guys are all doing well. This is going to be the first episode, which will be a little bit different than the following episodes. We're just going to kind of take a look into what fascia is and what fascia has to do in relation to our mobility and our flexibility, the range of motion of our body. Because I think it's important to have that background of not just the how and what you do something, but the why behind it. So what is fascia? Fascia is the basic term used to describe the connective tissues of the body. It's very thin but fibrous and strong. It's also the 3D spider web of fibrous proteins that hold all of our bodies together in their proper placement. This tissue forms directly under the skin and serves as a strong layer of the connective tissue between the skin and the muscles underneath it. You've probably already encountered fascia if you skin chicken breasts or trim meat. It's the whitish colored thin sheets of tissue that's between the skin and muscle of the meat. Here we're taking a look at the deep layers of fascia. You can see how the fascia is kind of interwebbed through our body. Those are the individual muscles that you're seeing that are encased by this fascia, and it's spread throughout your entire body. The blue in these pictures shows the deep fascial planes within our body. When the fascial planes become restricted or tight, they often interfere with our proper range of motion and movement through the joint, which then can create dysfunction, and that leads to injury. Healthy or normalized fascia glides smoothly across each other, and it allows for free movement of our muscles and bones. You'll hear people talk about these dysfunctional areas as knots, tender spots, adhesions sometimes, and scar tissue. But what we really have is a malalignment of the tissue. So releasing these tissues is simply creating a biochemical and mechanical change that will give us the opportunity to create more efficient movement patterns in the future. Okay, so bad news. Most CrossFit athletes, to the weekend warriors, to even the couch potatoes, are going to find they have some fascial dysfunction. But good news is that fascia has the ability to change state depending on its level of energy and activity. This property is called thixotropy, which means that the fascia can move from a gel-like state to a liquid-like state and then back. So this is a cool demo to show how fascia is thixotropic. Bonus, if you have kids at home from school, you can use this as, some sensory play for them after as well, because they love playing with it. Okay, now that we have a pretty good mix, what's showing you is if you go to foam roll or do mobility too hard and fast, the tissue is resistant to change. But if you go in slow and steady, it becomes more gel-like from a solid substance, which is the thixotropic nature of fascia. It's a really cool demonstration to do, so you can kind of feel it yourself. And like I said, if you have kids at home, it can double as a fun science experiment sensory. Here's some self-myofascial release tools. A foam roller and lacrosse ball are the most important ones, I think. But it doesn't really matter what the tool is, but how you use it. Your pace needs to be slow and steady to add heat and energy and motion to the fascia, so the fascia can become more liquid-like and move freely through the movements and out of dysfunction. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about fascia today. I know it's something that I'm super passionate about, and I'm always talking to my clients about ways that they can, increase their mobility, and using some of these techniques are definitely ways that can help you improve your flexibility, range of motion, and overall fitness goals, and keep your fascia out of dysfunction.